Woke Supremacy News. Black Nationalist Society.
We do support them as we go forward.
Well, let me ask you about that. The Indianapolis Star is reporting that a 10-year-old girl in Ohio who was 6 weeks and 3 days pregnant now has to travel across state lines to Indiana to receive an abortion. So I just, because this is a trigger law that was passed before you became governor, I wanted you to be clear. Will the state of South Dakota going forward force a 10-year-old in that very same situation to have a baby?
You know what I think is incredible, Dana, in this tragic story, because I heard about this last night. What's incredible is that nobody's talking about the pervert, horrible, deranged individual that raped a 10-year-old. And what are we doing about that?
I agree with you.
What are we doing about those individuals
course,
that do this to these
that is
children?
an important discussion to have.
You rape children. That's an issue that the Supreme Court has weighed in as well.
Listen, I totally understand that.
And as much as we talk about what we can do for that little girl, I think we also need to be addressing those sick individuals that do this to our children.
I couldn't agree more. So but our bodies are our bodies, and women are the ones who get pregnant. And in this case, it wasn't a woman; it was a girl. Should she have to have a child? A child. Should she have to have that baby?
Every single life is precious. This tragedy is horrific. I can't even imagine. I've never had anybody in my family or myself gone through anything like this. I can't even imagine. But in South Dakota, the law today is that the abortions are illegal except to save the life of the mother.
And you would be okay with that, a 10-year-old girl having to have a baby?
No, I'm never okay with that. In fact, that story will keep me up at night. It absolutely
will.
will.
So will you try to change the law to have an exception in a situation like this?
Got a one-year-old little granddaughter named Miss Addie. I can't even imagine. What I would say is I don't believe a tragic situation should be perpetuated by another tragedy. And so there's more that we've got to do to make sure that we really are living a life that says every life is precious, especially innocent lives that have been shattered like that 10-year-old girl.
Yeah, and it's incredibly complicated, and I get it. But I guess my question is, given how heartbroken you seem to be about the situation, maybe the question is this, because what I keep thinking about is, how is a 10-year-old girl physically probably can't even carry a baby without being, never mind emotionally and mentally, sort of tormented, but physically hurt. Would you consider that the life of a mother at risk?
And I think that's something that, that situation, the doctor, the family, the individuals closest to that will make the decisions there for that family. That's what's interesting about the time we live in right now, is every state will have different laws on the books. The decisions will be made by the legislators that are closest to the people. That's appropriate. It's the way our Constitution intended. And I think that South Dakota's laws may look very different than California's, may look very different than New York's, where that government...
Show them who you are, son.